It's got a third one, so the first couple ones had to be pretty good. Oh, oh Jesus! Jump scare. The, oh my God! Um. Again, I haven't watched a lot or any playthroughs of these games, but I think I would have remembered seeing something this horrific, Caddy. Why you gotta start it off this way? You're so... That's why you're not allowed in public anymore. Immediately, you're on a wanted list. Spooky. Spooktacular. Can you hear the video? Oh no. Hold on. Let's see. Smith! 2 months in a row. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. We always have to have audio issues, by the way. It's a requirement. Hold on. Alright. Oh my God, OBS is so fucking weird. It'll randomly, like, in the properties for the audio, it'll like randomly switch back to default, but for some reason it thinks default is nothing. So there's no sound coming from anywhere. That's so weird. Why it does that. Okay.
Was that a Halloween intro?
Yes, it was. Daddy.
Okay. Did you hear that? Did you hear Caddy? Let's go back to the beginning. So you guys can actually hear it instead of see it. Just see it, I mean. Hold on. I think it annoys me. Yeah. Okay. Thank you again for the sub, by the way. Thank you. I really do appreciate you guys.
I know what hides under your bed every night, children. It's Chainsaw Luigi.
So fucking ridiculous. That has to be so hilarious that you didn't hear it but could see the madness happening. And me just talking the air.
Was that a Halloween intro?
Yes, it was. Daddy Caddy doesn't make mistakes on the internet. So why am I talking about a spooky game in November, which is so clearly not the month of terror? Well, because this game came out on Halloween, and I couldn't get a video like this done on the same day it came out. I mean, who do you think I am?
I mean, that's actually kind of fair.
Chills finally leave us and open the doors ready for Christmas. I think we can fit one more review in here as I dive into
like that is actually kind of fair. If it comes out literally on Halloween or like even a couple of days before Halloween, and usually when you're making videos like this where it takes like a lot of time to record and edit and all that, don't expect it to come out on Halloween. Just don't.
Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh, perfect. This is exactly what happens when you make a YouTube video about a spooky game in the wrong month. Everything breaks. Caddicarus, do you mind fixing that up quickly?
Oh! Caddy!
Thanks!
Hey guys, welcome to my house. Wanna play some Slenderman?
Oh god.
Layers of far? No thanks, I want to play Ouija.
Yeah, Plumber's Mate Mansion 6!
I couldn't tell you how happy I was that a third game in one of Nintendo's most bold and unique franchises was coming out. I was so happy that I told Nintendo
Plumber's
personally over
Mate.
email, and then they invited me over to their UK headquarters to check out.
I'm sorry, that's so fucking British. Oh, that one sent
the
me.
game early a few months back.
By the way, you see this box here? This was also lovingly sent to me by Nintendo
Oh,
as
damn.
well, along with a review copy of the game itself, so thank you so much for that. But in this
That is
box,
actually
we
pretty
have,
cool.
Well, first of all,
What the
this
fuck?
incredible shirt that I'll be wearing in this video, so thank you. This amazing hat, I mean, you gotta love it. And these amazing pumpkin carving stencils, which are useless right now, but I shall be using them next year. And this hold up Luigi's moustache, which I use as a wooden spoon. It's a me, Gordon Ramsay! Weirdly
God
enough, though, in this
damn
box, they
it.
also sent me
Damn it, Caddy.
another Switch. I have 3 now. I have more Nintendo Switches than arms.
Gotta collect them all. Oh no.
Oh,
Stop.
forgot about that one.
What's going on
Stop,
in this game then?
stop.
Peach, Mario, Luigi, and 3 Toads have been invited to a giant holiday inn called The Last Resort.
Okay, that's a perfect spot to pause it on. Listen, I'm gonna say this now. If I ever do well enough on like YouTube and Twitch to where I get sent cool shit like that, that's when I know I've made it. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's not just like getting money, you know? Money's nice, yes. Send all the money to me. All the zeros. All the zeros after that. Give me all the monies as well. But, you know, when they on purpose send you cool shit. Exclusive PR shit. Sometimes not even PR shit. They just, like, make shit to send specifically to, like, a certain amount of people. And it's always cooler than what you could actually, like, pre-order. That's when you know you made it.
We're all having a fun time during the long trip on the bus, and then...
Oh my god, ghost dog, ghost dog! Da 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 da.
No, puppy! Puppy,
Here
run!
we go then, off our Jolly Hollies to a building that looks a lot like the Tower of
Puppy.
Terror. Oh wait, maybe that was the point. And I mean, well, it's nice and all, there's a lot to see, absolutely, but there's
Wonder
nothing
how they
really
got
to
your
do,
dress.
so perhaps we should just go to the reception.
Well, I'm pretty sure these days it's a
That is
requirement
not
to have,
place I
like,
was
a
ready
P.O.
for.
box
Am I
or
ready
something.
to check in? Well, no, actually, not only because I need to clean up after what I just saw, but I'm a little too distracted by your employees dry humping the desk.
Now you may all be wondering,
And what is
why
this
on earth
game
would we
rated?
go
What
on
the fuck?
holiday to a resort that looks like this after 5 minutes?
And, well, that's because a lady called Helen Gravely invited us all down. Out of the goodness of her heart. With no ulterior motives whatsoever. God damn it, stop! So I guess it's time to go to bed, eh? I'm
Yeah.
sure everything will be a-okay and nothing at all will go wrong.
Night night. Night night.
Okay, that was precious. Oh, would you look at that? Everything went wrong. Now the room is filled with spooky decorations and dressing table jump scares for some reason. I can't handle this. I think I'm gonna go and hide in the bathroom. Oh, what? No! Not the toilet too! But what if I need a wee? It'll grab it! So as it turns out, big shocker, King Boo actually invited us the entire time. And now he has all of our heroes in
We're
the
all
same
surprised.
location.
Plot
Oh,
twist.
he's got them all stuck in portraits. We better run away before he captures us too. Hang on, wait. Is that Pennywise? Blah, 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 blah. Find the poltergeist vacuum. Fight your way through angry ghosts. Mario is missing 3. Don't ever brush your teeth again because ghosts like to shove the brushes up there.
It's all pretty but
Bruh.
how is the game to actually play?
What the?
Well, if you're asking me,
What the
it's
fuck?
basically the same as the other two, but with way more bells and whistles attached to make it not only the most enjoyable, but most brain-scratching Luigi's Mansion to play so far in terms of puzzles.
For the most part, you run around haunted locations, look inside cracks in broken walls for clues on how to get into other rooms, use your flashlight to stun enemies and reveal hidden ghosts that all have many different puzzles to solve in order to get them to appear, or to
damn.
stun them ready to be captured.
Body slamming them
And you
bitches.
steal a ridiculous amount of money creatively hidden in every possible place you could imagine. I'd call Luigi a dirty, rotten thief for doing this, but honestly, the entire hotel isn't only out to kill him, but he's also cleaning up every room as he goes around the hotel, so I think he deserves some compensation. The vacuum by default can suck and blow,
Stop it.
which then allows you to solve many
Ghost
of the puzzles in
busting
each and
and
every
maid
room of
service.
the utterly gigantic hotel, and the vacuum even allows you to pick up and fire projectiles on the odd occasion. But you'll mostly just be sucking, because as we all know,
Luigi is the king of suck.
Oh
the
my
flashlight that you charge up in order to
god.
stun ghosts is back, and that's not all it can do.
There's gonna
It
be
can
so
activate
many
light
jokes
switches and
about
disintegrate
that.
rats. It is a
I
bit
can't
weird
even
how you can
imagine
freely
it when
move
it
Luigi
actually
with
came
the left
out.
analog stick, yet the flashlight and vacuum aiming on the right stick is tank controlled. But once you get the hang of it, it's totally fine. Just remember, please remember, that most of the main moves Luigi can do with the vacuum and flashlight can be activated with all the triggers, which is 10 times easier than using the face button since you can still aim with your thumb while using the triggers. Since the original game, Luigi has thankfully got over his habit of molesting every bit of furniture to find
What
hidden
the
items and
fuck?
ghosts, but now he has a new disgusting pastime. Farting so hard that China pots break apart. Weird implications
Damn.
aside though, this is a move I massively love. It works great in most situations as an AoE explosion attack to blow up all surrounding interactable objects for money, and even works as a great pushback
No,
attack
the way.
during ghost hunts
Sorry,
to
this
disrupt their
just
attacks.
popped in my head, but the way I'd feel so cheated, like if you somehow lived in a world where you got abilities, where it's like it's not too outlandish to have like some type of fucking superpower or something. The way I'd be pissed off, fucking pissed, if my superpower was basically like Uber blast farts. Pissed. I'd feel cheated. I would sue everyone.
Defend yourself, or even jump over hazards when timed just right.
And this isn't the only aggressive move Luigi has. Please don't piss off Luigi.
You also get this new slam move. After successfully grabbing a ghost in the vacuum for long enough, you get the chance to physically murder them more than they already have been. And this not only knocks down their health a lot more, but also breaks objects you aim the slam towards, knocks down the health of other ghosts that you slam that ghost into, disrupts their attacks, and stuns them without the flashlight ready for a vacuuming combo. And this makes the classic ghost vacuuming gameplay the series is best known for easily the best so far. It's not only the most strategic and multi-purpose, but so much more satisfying for a third game in, instead of you just running around and sucking up the ghosts in the exact same way after you stun them. Not to mention, like in the second game, the money this time still has a use. It's not just to improve your rank after you de-haunt the building. You can actually buy a multitude of different things to help you out.
Of course.
Okay, well, 3 different things. A couple of revival bones in case you game over, the location of 1 boo projected onto your map, and the location of 1 gem projected onto your map. This is, well, fine enough, I suppose, but you know what Luigi's Mansion 2 had? Upgrades for the Poltergust, and they are nowhere to be seen here. No health upgrades, stronger slam attacks, nothing. Just extra lives and locations for hidden extra content. Especially disappointing since this extra hidden content rewards you with nothing at all. I mean, come on, that really sucks.
No. Okay, Caddy.
Yeah,
Caddy,
you get a new
Caddy,
colored
stop
skin
it.
for one of your gadgets and a new flashlight.
I hate
but
that.
That's it. No hidden ending or anything. I mean, sure, you can improve your ranking for the hotel at the
I hate that when they put like extra shit in games that you can do and you get the reward is nothing. Like what the fuck? Why am I even here then? What even put it in for? Seriously? Seriously?
end like in the other games, but I mean that was the least I was expecting.
It's like even if you love the
The
game,
lucky thing at least is that finding the
love
hidden
playing
gems
it,
and finding the
and
money
you
to
just
buy
want
the
more
things needed to
content.
find the hidden
Come
gems
on.
mechanically is very fun to do. Most if not all the objects in each room are interactive.
Still need
in
a
some way, and
smidgen of
finding
a
dump
reward.
truck of money as a
Something.
payoff for exploring feels good, to put it simply. As is solving an obscure puzzle accidentally and getting a shiny rare gem from it. Rewards may be lackluster, but completing for the sake of completing can be quite fun. It also feels good that within 45 minutes of playing, you'll be 1,000 air. There's so much money in this game. Just make sure you
Damn.
search through every single bit of rubbish, set of drawers, cupboard, ripped wallpaper, folded up clothes, and box of tools. Towels! By the way, whoever came up with the idea to go back to EGAD's lab at any time to
Man,
buy
I wish
stuff
that's how
and
my
then
bank
carry
account
on
looked after
exploring
I
at the exact
vacuumed
same
something.
position you were in earlier deserves a raise.
That'd be the
This
dream.
was so helpful.
In fact, no. You should be the head of Nintendo. Yeah? Take over from Doug Waluigi.
Oh yeah, totally forgot. EGAD is indeed back, the inventor of the poltergust that you're using to capture the ghosts. And after you rescue him within the first hour of the game, that's when things really kick off. You not only rescue him with a gadget that allows you to bring back to life dead paintings, and allows you to track ghosts that are escaping from you, and reveals objects that exist in mirrors but not in reality, and reveals
toilets
invisible
are way
objects
too
and doors that
shiny.
look like they should be there but aren't. But at that point you also get the quest to save the rest of your friends by searching every floor of the hotel and by defeating fighting boss ghosts that have stolen the elevator buttons giving you access to said floors.
This means, amazingly enough, this game takes a direction much more similar to the original Luigi's Mansion, which I massively prefer over the second one. There's exploration and backtracking through older floors and rooms that you go into, all to find hidden money and extra ghosts.
Well, not entirely. I mean, it's still mostly a linear adventure, and each floor basically acts as an individual stage that you may or may not have to return to, the only thing tempting you to go back being all the hidden stuff. But each floor does offer a much more interesting explorative vibe as you dart back and forth between rooms finding keys to unlock more doors, only with a few times it feeling like a straight one-way trek. Sometimes you'll be going back to where you were earlier, and sometimes you won't be. It's kind of a mix of Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2, and it gets the balance pretty good. I mean, at the very least, does it feel anything like the Super Mario Bros. Stage selection from the second game?
No!
On top of all of this, you
What
get
the
even
fuck?
more to play with, like the new suction cup system, which allows you to stick your own plunger onto objects and walls and pull against a suckable bit of rope.
This is sounding more and more like something Wario would film in his bedroom.
This mechanic is equally great fun to experiment with and is multi-purpose.
Don't be
It's
calling
great for a
Wario out
last-minute
like
bit of
that, Caddy.
self-defense,
What's wrong with
but
you?
also great for pulling away reflective armor ghosts wear when your flashlight doesn't stun them, and also makes its way into puzzles and exploration a lot as you clear suitcases out of your way and pull things towards you that wouldn't usually be able to be pulled. You can also do the slam move with smaller objects too, and it totally wrecks the room. You look me in my slippery old eye and tell me that this doesn't look exciting.
We didn't
Combine
need to
all
be
of this
that
with the
close
classic
with the
Luigi's
sound
Mansion
effects.
staple mechanics like using mirrors
Did
to find
not.
hidden objects and switches with the fixed camera angle, and you not only have the most capable Luigi so far, but also the most attractive.
Throw me like one of your French girls.
Speaking of attractive,
up,
here's
Caddy.
Luigi. This
Oh,
monstrosity is
no.
Luigi's helpful clone for this game, and he's the scariest
Stop,
thing
Caddy.
Nintendo have ever
Stop.
made, even taking over throngs in Mario 64. He turns to stiff rubber whenever he remains still. He
jiggle
slots
jiggle.
through walls like the T-1000. He sounds like this. The way that the real Luigi goes into a coma-like trance whenever Gooigi takes over hints at something much more sinister going on. Wait a second, Gooigi, what?
Alright, thanks for hanging out.
My data! It's everywhere
You have
for
a
the
good
world
one.
to see!
You have a good one.
No! I need to protect it from this man! What am I gonna do?
Well, just this. ExpressVPN are the very kind sponsors of today's video, but what does VPN stand for?
Also, again, happy
Violet
birthday.
Pants.
Have a good one. Have a good birthday.
Did you realize that can harvest your data, sell it to advertisers, and in some countries keep logs of your private conversations? Well, that's only one of the things ExpressVPN completely stops for you once you sign up, choose a server location, and hit this button. I mean, it's not rated #1 on tons of sites for nothing. It protects your usernames, passwords, and bank details wherever you are, even with all the times you choose
Is
to
it
game
really?
online, like I do all the time with my friends I don't pay to play with me. With over 90 country locations for you to
Caddy.
connect to, you could fool even the government with your exact location. That's how secure this is, and it often gives you faster ping times to make button delays with online gaming matches next to naught.
But my favorite thing about it is something I used it for literally last week. You see, I'm going to be
I
going to
wonder
the
which
States soon
VPN
for some
actually
business.
is the
But
best.
the problem is, UK price comparison sites for flights are bloody terrible.
So I decided to connect to a server in New York, go to USA flight sites,
And I
that's
mean
where
that as a
managed to find
streamer,
flights
'cause
that didn't even exist
when you
on
stream
UK
with a,
servers and turned out to be
VPN,
much cheaper.
like
All
live
you need to
streaming,
do is go to the description below to expressvpn.com.
like it'll slow down your stream shit. It's just. I wonder which one's actually the best for that, for like live streamers.
Soon. You won't regret it.
The good thing about Gooigi, though, is that he's yet another additional mechanic to Luigi's already ridiculous arsenal and provides for even more styles of puzzle and combat encounter whenever you choose to use him. Like I said before, he can fit through metal grates, slide inside pipes, fall through gaps in the floor, and can be used alongside Luigi if he's in the middle of using the blow or suck mode of his vacuum, meaning you can get an extra strong pull against your plungers, or
Blow
give
or
the other
suck.
Luigi a chance to bugger
Which one
off
you
while
want?
the other holds a switch down. His total lack of health and melting away whenever he touches water also adds a lot of tension to those few moments where you need to rely on him to capture ghosts, especially in the parts where the real Luigi is trapped or being attacked by something and you have to solve a puzzle or defeat an enemy under a strict time limit to save him. He can even be used as a decoy for other ghosts if you're feeling like a proper bastard. All of the Gooigi stuff mixes together with everything else. That sounds really disgusting. To make not only the most difficult Luigi's Mansion game, but equally one of the most challenging
Basically every other
standard
sentence out of your
Nintendo
mouth,
single-player
Caddy.
modes
Let's
in
be
the
honest.
recent memory involving the universe of Mario. It's all totally fair, mind you, but with the amount of gadgets to play with, new moves, and Luigi at your disposal, there's so many options for tackling any and all combat and puzzle situations that you'll often forget what you'll be able to do. And you're not completely overpowered because of the lack of a jump command and the fact that everything that you plan to do has a little bit of a wind-up time. It's creative, it's engaging, and mechanically at least, it's the best of the trilogy in my eyes. Saying that though, when you're low on health, does the low health noise need to be so loud that every other noise in the game cowers under its weight?
Did you
Good
know
God.
I'm low on health? I don't know if you noticed, it's very subtle.
Oh, by the way, yeah, totally forgot to talk about the
Fucking
boos.
subtle
I
like a
mean,
hammer to the
they're
face.
certainly here in this video game. There's just not much to say about them other than that. They contribute to the terrible completion rewards, so what more can I say about them? Oh, I know, you can do this to them. You know what the scariest thing in this game is, though? Luigi talks to Egad through a virtual boy. Oh,
No.
Okay. Now, you need to come over here immediately.
Oh my god, not the
Come on.
virtual boy.
Don't be shy. Come and sit on my lap,
No, Caddy.
wee
That's
willy Ouija.
no.
Because I
This-
need to tell you the main thing I don't like about you.
So as far as
I-
Luigi himself goes,
I need an
well,
adult,
he's still
I
the
need help,
cowardly,
I need
lovable
backup.
dork we all came to know in the original. And he's got the
Me.
greatest strafing walk cycle ever put into a video game.
Also, the virtual boy, like I remember the first time I actually put one of those on and played a game on it. Like I can still feel my eyeballs hurting. Like the phantom memory of it. It was so trippy as fuck.
But as far as the setup for the story goes, it's basically the first game all over again, even to the point of Luigi being invited to a haunted location only to have his friends get trapped. But somehow, it's even more abridged than your standard Mario plot, and it tells this story in a lot less mysterious and creepy way compared to the first Luigi's Mansion. I mean, the first Luigi's Mansion story isn't exactly Soma, but I mean, take the portraits for instance. Finding out that the missing Mario is stuck in one in the original game is actually used as a plot twist, and is quite an unsettling revelation. You just kind of stumble into it while you're searching through these gothic, horrible, dirty, dank sewers and you're stuck behind a cage and everything just looks very unnatural. But here, within 5 minutes, the gang are already trapped and they're jingled around in your face like car keys. Every major cutscene usually involves something going ooh and then Luigi going wah, and it tends to play more to its strengths in comedy more than atmosphere. And that's fine and everything, but I still play Luigi's Mansion for the sharp contrast in atmosphere to standard Mario, not the silly slapstick and exuberant villains. I mean, even though I do love the villains in this game, they're all brilliantly characterized, it still feels more kid-friendly than the original and less concerned with being about a haunted location. The ghosts in this game are
Aw,
just
that
what so
sucks.
happen to be the enemies more than being the entire center point to the spooky thrills that the first game and even the second game had. That's where those two games shined, in its atmosphere, in the visual design, in how everything worked together in this horrible gothic
What's up,
universe.
Yomi?
I'm fully aware though that this
It's
is still
very
a Mario
on brand
game, so plot
for you
isn't
to
what should
start
be
with a
going in
typo,
for, but I
honestly.
will still prefer the atmosphere of the original, which in
Oh
my
yeah,
opinion
you're
is
at
what
work.
elevated it
Oh,
over its
God.
gameplay. And that sucks a bit because, like, Luigi's Mansion
So
3
sorry,
does
Yomi.
look fantastic in every sense of the word. I particularly enjoyed how Luigi gets scared totally rigid and changes his animations for a second whenever he gets jumped. And how about that bit where Egad is running behind you? That alone makes this a Game of the Year contender. Look at him.
What is that?
Look at him. The grass
How
in the
far
gardens
back
reacts to
can
your
your head
vacuum
go while
perfectly.
running?
If you grab a pumpkin with your vacuum, then your flashlight shines through the carving and creates a projection. Toad can't follow you whatsoever and he likes to off himself. It's all great stuff. The only issue I have with the visuals being the physics. I mean, seriously, what the fuck is going on here? And here, with the most low poly and ugly trees and hills I think I've ever seen. I mean, good God, they look completely dreadful.
Oh, whoa! Oh my god.
That's why
No,
they're so
not in this
The
economy.
music is brilliant stuff too.
Don't
since
be
it
doing that
changes
in
the
this economy.
instrumentation and genre for every type of boss ghost that takes over each floor. And the sheer variety of Art Deco 5-star hotel locations and maintenance areas makes every minute of
shit.
this game a pleasant surprise. You never know what comes next. But this then comes at the cost of it not being as dark, foreboding, and properly spooky like the other two games, which made me love Luigi's Mansion in the first place. Again, the atmosphere went a long way with those games, and I think we've now totally lost it. But then I remembered the entirety of the Egyptian suites, and the way that you can blow away and suck up every grain of sand in specific places to create ramps or dig up treasure, and I'm blown away by all the level of detail in such a small part of the 12-hour adventure. Even slamming ghosts into the sand leaves accurate body-shaped prints behind. The sand physics here didn't need to be this detailed, but they are. And stuff like this makes me totally forget everything I just said about the atmosphere. What was I saying anyway? Who am I? What are you doing in my house? I'm gonna call the FBI.
The most important question of all, though, is this. Can you pet the ghost dog?
Oh my god, that is the most important. 10 out of 10. You must praise the ghost dog. You must pet.
That is better than petting my own dog. You are the
I don't recommend Luigi's Mansion 3 on that alone. Okay, maybe I do, but
Don't
everything considered,
do that
taking
to the
lack of atmosphere
pupper.
and disappointing completion rewards out of the way, this game brings the series back to a strong point and is way better than the second game for how it lets you get lost and explore in an abandoned and eerie
Yeah, I
building
need to
all
play
over
them.
again. Even if it's mostly brightly lit. I must stress as well, mechanically, it's by far and away the best Luigi's Mansion. It has creases that could be ironed out, but it does a lot more with its premise as a sequel than the second game ever did. Almost to the point of this feeling more like a true Luigi's Mansion 2. Plus, there were far too many moments that
Is
I
the
just
second
loved
one
while
only
playing
on
this
Nintendo
game. I loved
DS?
the King Ghost boss where the only way to stun him was to
Like, is it
joust
on
with
anything
him
else?
and wait for him to charge right into you like a real jousting match.
I'm asking because when Caddy showed like the Luigi Mansions 1 through 3, the second one was on the DS. Is it only on DS or is it on anything else?
I loved all the blowing into musical instruments you could do
I'm
in
kinda
music
curious.
halls. I loved activating the chainsaw in the botanical gardens and shredding up every single thing in the room. I loved that
Don't
part
know
of
if
the
they
museum
released
where I was
on
thinking about how the
later
hell I was
console.
supposed to smash
Mm.
these glass cabinets because there wasn't anything around, and then I couldn't find anything after finishing the area. But then I gasped in delight as I realized I could pick up Toad and launch his gross fungus head into the glass and break it that way. I loved that bit where one of the boss ghosts doesn't turn out to be a boss at all. He just wants to make a good movie, so films you having a Godzilla battle with another ghost
Of
while
course,
you both stomp
Godzilla.
around and annihilate an entire model city. But then you're feeling like a bit of a Johnny, so you follow the director back into the editing room, suck him up even though he's innocent, and get an achievement for it. I was caught off guard so many times I was able to look past a lot of my personal preferences towards the original game. And there's so many more surprising and downright creative and brilliant moments like that, which I won't spoil here. Not just for how they look, but how they mechanically work and how the puzzles are solved within
Yeah,
those
but
moments. Once
Nintendo's
again, in
weird
terms
when
of
it
pure
comes
content,
to
depth of gameplay and charming
their
levels of
older
detail and
games.
character, Luigi's Mansion 3 is easily the best one. Judging
Making
it if
them-
you're going through the
making them
campaign
more
and not bothering
accessible.
with all the side stuff and completion at least. That stuff still sucks. Or blows.
They're just weird
Whatever
about it. I
setting
don't know why.
you like best.
You can even play the campaign in co-op, and there's a few extra mini-games that you can play in multiplayer mode. But we're not going to talk about them because we're grown adults playing Nintendo games. Nobody wants to play with us. Anyway, I think that Death Stranding is next on the agenda, so can't wait to see how terrible or brilliant that game is. But if I'm going to be sitting on this sofa for about 120 hours, walking in a straight line, the house is going to need to be cleaned before I do that. Don't want to get any rats. Alright, let's do this.
Oh my god. I'm just imagining him like trying to vacuum up his neighbors now.
Hello once again, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. The bloopers and the outtakes will be on at the very end, so please stay tuned for that. But first of all, I just want to thank every single person on the screen right now that has supported this
It
channel.
is
via
really
Patreon.
weird how
Thank you,
Nintendo
thank
is
you
about,
so
like,
much. You have no idea how much you help the channel out.
their
If you wanna check
games,
it out,
especially their
it's in
older
the
ones.
description below, along with my Twitter and my Instagram, which I am on constantly, updating everybody about
Where they make it, like,
everything I'm doing,
impossible
where
to
I am,
play.
what's going on,
Like,
random
I
jokes
don't
that
think-
come up in my
for some
head,
reason they just don't
stupid
realize
stuff that
or
happens,
don't
all that
care
stuff is in the description below. That's
how
where
many
you'll see
people
me
would, like,
active most on social media. But before
want
the
to be
outtakes
able to
come on,
buy their
thank
older
you again for
games.
listening, and special thank you to the top tier Patreon supporters for this month: Basil,
on, like,
Mitchell Reed,
their
AD
newer
Thornton
stuff?
Smith,
I don't know.
Nightshade 96, MD the Dude, Exopaz, Matthew
Although I'm
Hubbard,
not sold on the
Daniel
Nintendo
Rosa,
Switch too.
GTFO Brikachu,
Like-
Matthew O'Donnell, TARDIS Type 40, Caleb Sanders, Red Eyed Critic,
Consoles
Fart
these
Rules,
days are just
Doom
not selling me
Luke
anymore.
Jones, Brandon Butler
there's no
Williams,
point to him
J-Man
anymore
Crew, The Game
with
Shed,
me having
Maiden of Ravens,
an
Anders
awesome
Andal,
desktop
Mr. Peachy,
PC.
and Ex-Shadow Hunter ZX. Thank you so much, every single one of you amazing people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a me! Oh shit! Okay.
You forgot the stash.
You. You're right. Okay. Now. What is wrong? By the way, you see this box here? This was very. This is my coffin because I can't remember the. If you're asking me, it's basically the same as. My claw hands, I couldn't lift the games up. This means, amazingly enough, this game takes a direct... Yeah. And this isn't the only aggressive move that Luigi... Louise...
Louise.
This isn't the only lewd Luigi pick. This is going to be the most disgusting thing I've ever done.
Caddy. Oh no.
Oh.
Great one.
Oh, it's like... Oh. It tastes like what I'd think the bottom of a bin would taste like.
Caddy, I feel like this should have been
sense.
saved for like an OnlyFans video or something. Do people still do those? Popper, it is a puppy.
No. Maybe you can have a bit after, I don't know.
Of course, perfect way to end the video for Caddy.